Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to put up a stream today. I'm going to look at some denied courses. I haven't played them yet, and we're going to find out why they were denied based on what we see. So they were denied by other designers, other um, reviewers, if you will. Bear with me 1 second. All right. So let's go in here and find some that were denied. Um, because I started looking at some of these, and some of these designers are just awesome. So it's going to be pretty much, yeah, 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 yeah. They're all good. They're good. They're good. So what I want to do is try to find some denied, not approved. So let's do a filter. So here's King Barnes golf links. Did we do this one before? I don't think we did. So Luke Oswin did it. Was denied on the 16th, which was about 2 weeks ago. And I don't know if this was one that we actually played. Let's find out. Version was already created by blah. The course is actually a par 72, but when he created it, it changed to par 68. So don't quite understand what he's doing there. If he pulled it in from a different version of TGC, but let's find out. Kings Barnes, copy. We'll play as defaults. Three pins, five tees. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this course. Those big bumps in there, not so much. He's just raising areas right around the tee box area and throwing some bunkers in the middle of the fairway. Um, so that definitely needs sculpting. So he said, okay, that's going to be the landing area, so I'm going to create all sorts of stuff in there. All right, so not so much. The green drops off in the front big time, which is fine. You can have a false front. Let's see. So let's see how close we can get this. Not so much. Not with a very slow. The other thing I got to remember is they're default, so they're not hard and fast, which I'm used to playing. Pet Vine, what's up, man? So let's see. 144 is my least favorite speeds. All right. righty. So yeah, the landing area there, that needs some help, big time. Those are some sloppy tee boxes, unless they're really like that. The same with the, around the bunkers, the unevenness of the grass around those bunkers. So let's check it out. Very fast. All right, I don't think this is where you want to be for this hole here. So, amazingly, I parred this hole. But again, it's got to do with contouring, as always. I mean, with these guys that, the new designers, they just need to find that fuzzy brush on page 4 in the designer, like this fairway here. A lot of humps and bumps, these raising the areas up around the tee box, where you end up hitting. I like that bunker though. I love deep bunkers that are well contoured, and he did a great job on that. So I will applaud him on that bunker. But these fairways, see how you can just see the bumps? If you take your fuzzy brush and run it along that left side there and get rid of those uh, areas that are popping up there, that would definitely help. It just looks like he went across and just raised it up. And again, with this tee box stuff, or not the tee box, but the landing area, I don't like this. And he tends to do this a lot. And it's right where probably I haven't hit it yet. But it might end up in an area where you're going to hit it. All right, so that's not too bad. So then I sit there and say, okay, maybe it's for different tee boxes. And again, I don't know if this is like an RCR type thing where this is a course for real. I don't know. Oh, that was easy. So let's just eagle that hole. Again, contouring on the left side there, that needs to be fixed. So, yeah. Bunkers look pretty good. They could be sunken down a little more, especially on a links type course. All right, so the landing area looks pretty good. That's fine, plays well. I don't know what happened there. 160 yards and it went 139. That's close enough, right? But Yeah, that's a little strange that he just like took the brush and went from the back of the green to the front and just sunk it down and created that one little line there. So it funnels right in on that green. Again, the mound's in the middle of the fairway. Very fast swing. You gonna go up that hill? Yes, you are. So it's like this stuff here. See how you can see the splines coming from the rough over there? Yeah, so he created that to get the grass around the air, the bunker. He doesn't have the splines close enough to hide that, right? So it's just little stuff like that. Undercock that baby. Oh yeah. All right, the fairways on this one look pretty good contoured wise. Sunk down the green. This one doesn't look too bad. Looks like he's got the bunkers strategically placed. Let's see here. Yeah, so this one's one of his better holes. And I'll go through 9 holes here. But I mean, I can see why it was denied. I mean, it's just the contouring. Um, One thing I haven't really paid too much attention to is the view from tee to green, right? So like these bushes here, why are these here, right? You want to sink it down. If you're in the fairway, you want to make sure that you can see the hole so you can appreciate it more just instead of just seeing some bushes. You put some time into the course and, you should show off the course, right? All right, so he's putting some thought into this. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's got nothing to do with his course, though. I almost missed that one. So it looks like he's getting better as the course goes on. Okay, the contouring of the fairway there looks pretty good. Again, with the lumps in the middle of the fairway. Some of the bunkers, like the ones in the fairway, they look really good. Um, but like that, I'm looking at this hole right here, and I'm going, well, what's that? All right, that that needs some help there, and that's not the hole we're on though. It stayed on there. Less than bread. What's up, man? So, from what I've seen on this course, I can see why it's denied. I mean, especially this hole. I mean, I thought he was getting better, and then all of a sudden I see this. It's just, he just totally went the opposite direction. The last hole played well. I can't see any of the course here, or the hole. He needs to lower the land so you can actually see the hole. So, I mean, I'm not even going to finish this hole because of that. I mean, that's an ultimate fail here. I mean, between the lump in there and the fairway looking like this, I don't know, you know, what his concept is. So I can understand this one as not being passed. Um, so that's it in a nutshell for that one. Now, going down this list, not approved. The wind gate. So let's find out this one. It's got 98 fast firm. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'll just leave it as default because sometimes that's important. So let's just leave it there. Create the match. He's got 5 T's. All right. Firm, firm, and fast. This one rings a bell. I think we did this one already. I know we did. Yeah, we looked at this and yeah, because the designer actually came on during the show as we were doing it. And it just needed some help. It was really close to, I'm not going to play it again. It was really close to being approved. He just needed to work on some uh, contouring issues and splining issues and that type of thing. So let's see, Axe Country Club. Let's check that one out. Well, Axe Golf Country. There it is, 71 plays. Let's create a match. White tees, pin two's good. So right out of the box, I'm like, all right, tee boxes look pretty good. All right. So out of the box, I'm going, all right. Now the contouring around the fairway could be flattened. Maybe he wanted it that way, but I just want to verify this was denied, right? Not approved, right? You don't want to be short for this hole. Or this pin, I should say. And I surely was not. All right, let's see here. So he's got a ton of runoff on the back. Let's see if that's consistent throughout the holes here. Let's see. Ooh, that's uphill, huh? Interesting. Hey Dave, what's up, man? Yeah, it's like 10:30 a.m. I'm just doing some of the courses from the database that were failed. I've got a holiday thing going on today, so I'll be tied up from mid-afternoon Eastern Standard Time to later tonight. So the good news is I have off tomorrow from work, so I can actually stream when I get home. But yeah, so let's see. This one was denied, and I'm looking at it so far. Again, other than some contouring issues. What do we got? Oh man, I didn't even notice 148s. Holy shit. Okay. Brett, what's up? So, I mean, I'm looking at this course and I don't see any, well, other than the cart path over there with the, looks like a roller coaster. But um, the transitions need some help. But I mean, as far as the layout of the course, let's see. What is this? So this is a very long par four, and the waypoint gives you a 2 iron, which says, okay, yeah, lay up there and then end up with a 200 yard. So this one is, if you hit it, you're going to hit that tree, so you have to play somewhat of a fade here. That looks good. So it's playable. But I mean, as far as the sight lines were good. Here it's not. Um, I mean, you've got the green in the bunker there. You want that to pop, right? So I would lower that area up above here, that right here. Just lower this. And you can see on the contouring, yes, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but he has that. It just goes up on the slope and the jagged edges. So that's a fail, right? So that needs to be contoured, and that's what I was saying about the first hole. Okay. Yeah, you guys get a lot of rain over there, don't you? Ooh, that was a good shot. So yeah, I mean that contouring was really bad, and he loves to have these rolling off all the way around. All right, what do we got here now? Yeah, Pennsylvania is a pretty big state. Like I was saying last night, I think it's like 420 miles across. Now, see, I don't like this. Um, you can't see you can't see the hole. You've got this lump here, and I don't know why he put that lump there. You know, it's it's not good. So that needs to be lowered so you can actually see the hole from the tee, and you can't. So it's just like a blind shot, especially on a par three, right? Hey, Dan. My eyes. It's about time you guys find out. I said, well, hell, if Eric can do it, I can at least show myself, you know, show the old man in action here. If you want, Dan, I could make it full screen, and so you just see me and you'll just hear the golf. All right, 9 yards. Now that bunker, I like the bunker. It's nice and deep. I love deep bunkers. Shut up. Yeah, we had an interesting. We had a great time last night. We met up with a couple guys that are friends with Terry Grayson, and they were on our show last night. We just streamed, and we played 3 rounds of golf. It was great being able to change up the format. So we ended up doing alt shot, which was awesome. So we're going to be doing more of that as we play the courses. So this is a sloppy tee box, just due to the splining here. And Dan, these are courses that have been denied from the database. Pretty much what we were doing with the TGC course review thing. Okay, and out of nowhere, he's got a fence going on here. All right. I guess so you don't fall in. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, I mean, if you we had a Twitch/YouTube stream. It's long. It was last night. We played one of my LiDAR courses. We played Stumbling Wallaby, and then we played another one of my the toughest one, I think, French Lick golf course. Played that last, and man, I'll tell you, we had a great time. But absolutely, I mean, you're on Discord, Dan? Do you have an account on there? It just Why does he put those lumps there? Not that it's blocking anything, but like right in front of the tee, he has it raised up there. Yeah, like we said jokingly last night, nobody comes to watch our excellent play. So we got to do something, whether it's golf course review. Okay, cool. So Dan, hit us up on Discord, and I'll get you joined up on our on our stream because we're always looking for people now. I mean, now that we've changed the format of the show, um, it'll be cool to get some people on and play some different formats, which we were not able to do before. So that's cool. So I mean, this course is not crazy bad. I mean, it needs some help, but somebody has already, denied this. Oh yeah, Dan. Well, that's why we have a disclaimer on Twitch. You have to be 18 because things tend to fly out of our mouths. Like last night, it was funny because they're friends with Terry. They've known him for like 15 years, and they were so used to going in and cursing and everything else. And then they went on this show with Terry and Eric, and he cursed, and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't do that, man. There's kids watching," and blah 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 blah. So they were all paranoid about our show, and I said, "No." I said, "You can, curse words fly our way." Oh yeah, look at that contouring. I don't know why he does that. What's causing that? It's almost like those jagged edges there, right there. It looks terrible. And I think I know what it is. It's deep rough bumping up against the fairway, and you can't do that. At least not with those colors. Oh, okay, Dave. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are, if you're ever up for some play, and like now, we don't have any specific time. We're just gonna pop up and uh, and start playing. So we'll end up just we can hit you up, and yeah, I think it'd be a great time. Like last night, what we did, it was a great time. It's the first time we played with the guys, and for some stupid reason, we were actually playing well. And you're talking on Discord? I'm just curious. Let me see something there. Yeah, where is Discord? There it is. So if I look, let's look. Did you send it to me? All right. Well, I'll have to find out. What's your name in Discord? See, like I don't understand why people try to use splining for tee boxes because it's so difficult. And his contouring around the fairways is bad. I don't understand what he did. Um, all he would have had to do is just gotten the fuzzy brush out, made it pretty wide, and gone around and just cleaned up the entire edge all the way around, and it would have been done. And as far as the tee box, it's like the sloppiness here, right? Just use a rectangular paintbrush and just paste it, and it's done. You get perfect lines every time. And again, this is a blind tee shot, but that's fine. This is really elevated. But yeah, he has that waviness going on around the fairway. It bugs me bad. Um, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like the contouring right in front of me there, this fairway, just flatten that out and you get rid of all those humps and bumps and that, you can see that edge really badly there. So, okay. Let's see. I'm just curious here. Do you? Yeah, I wonder why I don't see it. Yeah, Dave, I don't know why I don't see it. Unless it's just like ancient and you sent it so far back that it's in my stuff. See, again, here we go. So here's my tee shot. I can't see the green. All right, off the elevated tee box. Okay, I can understand. You can't hit it. You don't see the tee box or the fairway. But think of it this way. If somebody was going to try to take your course and put it on TST Tour, they have to be able to see the hole, right? This, I don't see the hole. I didn't see it on the tee box. I don't see it here. So to me, this is an ultimate fail. It's okay to have one or the other once in a while, but the whole idea when you design a course, hey, let's get it to pop, you know, show off the work that you're doing. Don't hide it. And if you look at that cart path, it really needs to be flattened. Not that that affects the course and the playability. Yeah, send me a new one, Dave. Ooh, that was ugly. All right, so we got. So yeah, I can understand why this was not accepted. That cart path really needs help, and you can see the splining there. He screwed up right there because of those rocks. He put the rocks there, and it broke the splining. Yep, Dan, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's fine to have a blind shot. All right, so this is an interesting hole. Um, let's see, can I get over those trees? We can surely try. So I like the idea of this. Let's see if I can get over that. Not with that swing. So if I would have hit it correctly, could have had a good chance. But this is interesting. He loves to stick stuff like raise up these areas here. I don't, and to each his own. Um, but like that, he has a lot of that. It's total opposite. Most of the guys do the bowl, inverted bowl, so everything falls off the edges. Where this guy is doing um, just the opposite. It's almost like he wants to keep everybody on the green, so you're putting. Let's see. So I think I've seen enough. I can see why um, it was denied, mainly because of the contouring. You know, I mean, the ideas are pretty good, but contouring is killing him. Um, like just random taking the brush and raising up a plot on, It's like, why did he do that? You know, why? What's the reasoning for that one spot? And the same, pretty much, there is no logic to it. So I've seen enough. I can see why um, it was denied. If I go into the database, that was the Axe Golf Club. Let's see what else was denied that we haven't played yet. We did Pine Valley. Sanctuary Woods. All right, so we can take a look at that one. Let's see. Because that's the thing. I need to do some reviewing of these courses. And the ones I've been doing recently, they're gorgeous. So it's not worth playing through a course that has a great designer doing them. It's just like, yep, tour worthy. Yep, tour worthy. So I'm trying to find the ones that need some help and, try to figure out somebody else has already denied it. Let's find out why and see, because there's sometimes uh, where I've gone in and denied a course and somebody will say, dude, what's wrong with that course? It should have been approved. If this is any indication, I can just see it in his screenshot. It's going to be real quick because all he did was multi-plant, never spun any trees, didn't resize them. But let's check it out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is because some you can just Sanctuary Woods. Okay, so I did accept it. All right, I was going to say because he's got two going on here. No, we'll just pick this one. I don't think it's going to much matter. All right, so he's got 3 tees, 4 pins. That's encouraging. Oh, he discovered the plants. Interesting. Let's see. Bunker doesn't look too bad. All right, let's give it a shot here. And again, the trees are all exactly the same direction, and it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, Huda Matt. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, just his snapshot, of the one where he published it. I'm like, whoa. I mean, if I do I mean, you can pretty much see how everything's just plopped down. All right, so I don't think we're going to go for that. Can we get over there? We can. Yeah, I mean, because the layout of the hole is good. I like it. The contouring looks pretty decent. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just laziness, right? Because if you're gonna put in trees and you're too lazy to spin them, at least do some auto gen or something and let it do this, spinning of the trees. So, all right, so let's just take a quick look here. Hey guys, welcome. There's absolutely no contouring on this green. That's a fail, right? So, tree's not spun, no contouring on the green. What the hell are those things? All right, he found the raised brush. The bunkers need contouring. What? I guess he, out of nowhere, you just get that area over on the right there. He's got sunken holes in there. Um, Not so much here. Let's see. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can see there's no thought into the green at all. It's just let's put down well, no thought in that swing either. But yeah, I mean greens are half the game, right? So if the greens suck, the course sucks as far as I'm concerned. And like out of nowhere, that thing comes popping up. So play one more hole. I'm just curious to see. It's pretty funny because I never play default of courses. I'm always hard and fast and firm when I set them up. And look at this. It's just like I can't play. I'm even worse than I am normally. So, all right, one more hole. Oh yeah, and there's the ultimate fail right there. Besides the planning, I can't see the freaking hole. It's a par three. I need to see the hole, so it needs to be lowered in the front there, right? So, without question, don't even need to go any further with that course. It definitely needs some help. All right, next. Um, yeah. So let's see. What do we got? Sanctuary Woods. All right, so that was pretty blatant on why. Let's see. Greenstone River GC. All right. So the guy that denied this is an excellent designer, and he's very particular. So this very well could be one of those really close, like, oh man, you were so close, but. So let's see, because he's an excellent designer and he is very picky. Um, let's see what happens. Greenstone River GC confirm. It's handicap. It's got 3,100 plays. Is that for real? Hold on. Let me make sure. Greenstone was not approved. So there you go. So here's a course that was not approved. It's got 3,100 plays. Now I wonder if he submitted it twice, and that's why he denied it. I mean, if this is handicap with 3,100 plays by B101, who I know is an excellent designer, I don't think that's the case. So we're not even going to do that one. Um, let's see. All right. I can't go by this designer because sometimes he denies courses because they're duplicates. How about somebody I don't know, like Cade Blackman, St. Albert's. So let's check that one out. St. Albert's. Oh, you know what? We played that one because I said, oh, yeah, that's where I went to church as a kid. All right, so that's out. We did Razor's Teeth, Scarlet Oaks. All right, I know we didn't do this one. Goldie's Aero Club. Oh, come on, guys. Search. All right, how about just, I love HB's search. It's totally worthless. Uh, Golies. Goldie's Aero Club. Well, interesting. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what the course looks like playability wise. He has an airport. I can see that. Hey, Yeltsman, what's up, buddy? Is that what he said? Yeah, I was going to say because you don't get 3,100 plays on a course that's not approved, right? They're not going to put it on the tour, and somebody obviously it was either a big society or it was on some tournament. Um, so this one, never seen it. He's got two tees. He's got four. Okay, so that's fine. Let's see what the course is. Hey Dan, what's up, man? All right. So first problem is how the hell do you get over there, right? You're gonna walk through the desert. By the time you get through the sunlight in the 150-degree temperatures in the desert, you're dying, right? So, oh yeah. All right. So at this point, I could pretty much say we're done because you can just see, it didn't take long. I'm sure Matt, I mean, look at this stuff. And, you know, the grass bunker back there. I mean, this is insane. I know. Yeah, I'm going through some courses, Dwayne, of that were denied. Some of them have been like, they did have blatant problems, but this I just happened to pick out of the list, and we don't even need to play this, right? So that's we're not even going to bother wasting our time on that one. Let's see. Now I see a Royce Brown Augusta National LGBT, and it was not approved. I can't believe Royce Brown was denied. It has to be a duplicate. So let's. How about Flint Park? Flint Park, 36 plays. He does design on Steam because I can actually see his name. Look at that. All right, so let's just see what this is all about. It was denied. I'll just play their conditions, whatever it is. Normally I don't. I normally put hard and fast, and I never pick pin one because everybody pays attention to pin one and then just throws the other ones in there and doesn't really test it. So, all right. So this again was denied. Flint Park GC Delta not approved. Let's see why. Oh, you know what? I think we played this one too because I first thing I said was it's a fail because of this tree. So although he had like a lot of great ideas and the planning it looked awesome and everything else, it just I remember this. I remember this hole right out of the box. So I'm not even going to play this one because he loved to put trees that would block the driving areas. And there were like 4 or 5 holes like that I would have failed immediately. Like that. I mean, you shouldn't have to hit a severe hook on a par three to get around a tree. It's one thing if you don't put a pin there, but next, all right, let's try this one. Dawsonville Golf Club. This is easy today, man. It's just change course. Yeah, sight lines are so important, and don't put a freaking tree in the landing area. So let's check out Dawsonville. I've never heard of this one. It's got 23 plays. Sun Devil has created this one. All right, so let's just see what's going on here. I'll just play his conditions. Blue tees, three's good. Next. So out of the box, I'm looking at this. I'm saying, okay. I don't see anything blatantly obvious on this first hole. His tee boxes are clean. I love when they use the brushes instead of doing splines. This is just is so much cleaner. I mean, when I do the LiDAR, and then I tear out every single tee box because LiDAR is done with splining, and I tear them all out and put shapes in with the brush. And I'm really a ball buster on that stuff. Let's see. And I don't want to just sound like I'm a total dick, but it's we're critiquing courses for a reason. Hopefully, the designer will check out the video once I let them know that we checked it out, and they can learn something. So again, tee boxes look great. This looks like a hole I designed on mine, my fantasy course. So he did the retaining wall. He's got to clean that up. And and a lot of the newer guys, they use these huge areas because it's easier, right? But it just doesn't look as good as when you take your time with the smaller pieces. But that's not a grounds for denial. This one, I don't see anything terrible with this. Very little break. I mean, and again, to each his own. I don't even know what the speeds are. We'll find out as soon as I hit this shot. 135. So these are really slow greens. Did I mention I don't like slow greens? Yeah, yeah. All right. So out of the box, out 2 holes, I'm going, all right, I don't see anything really blatantly obvious that I would say, nope, this is a dumpster fire and we're going to deny it. Contouring on the right side there could be flattened. And it's, the contouring and the transition there is a little sloppy. But, I just don't understand guys. And hopefully they'll learn real quick that to clean these fairways up around the edges, all they have to do is take that fuzzy brush on page 4 and expand it out like 10 feet. So it's pretty wide, 20 feet, and just take it and smooth it. And the stuff will just look so much better. It's such a simple step, but they miss it. So page 4, fuzzy brush, top left. Learn that brush and use it a lot, everywhere. Yep. Yeah, and again, sight lines to me are everything. I mean, when I first started designing the fantasy courses, that was beat into my head by Terry Grayson and Eric Nesbitt. That sight lines are everything, man. You make them pot. It's like this hole. What's this? I want to see the hole. You spend all this time doing the work on a course and you block it out by raising it up or not lowering it. It's just I don't know. I don't quite understand it. So I mean, yeah, I mean the bunkers look pretty good. Transitions sloppy over there, but again, these are little quick fixes and very little break. There is some elevation though. Adam, it's a video of Drew Carey. Yeah, Adam. I mean, now that we're changing up. I mean, that's the thing. I've hijacked our uh, our stream, right? So Greg and I, we do shows like last night. We had a good time with 2 other guys. We did alt shot, had a great time. But stuff like this, I'm still going to do reviews. Greg and I will still do reviews, but I've pretty much, you know, he's going to be streaming something else like old radio, and I don't know exactly what he's doing, but it sounds pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, again, I can't see the hole. You know, it's I don't understand it, and it's humbling to actually play the conditions that the designers create because I suck bad enough with hard and fast and firm, and then you get me on slow greens and I can't putt worth a crap. So yeah, yeah, and I said that earlier, Adam. I mean, it's just think of it like TrueSim. They need to have those sight lines so they can play the course. with no aids. And again, here we go. Where's the hole? I don't know. Like I was starting to say, and then I interrupted myself, with Terry Grayson and Eric Nesbitt saying about how you want stuff to pop, um, with bunkers and being able to see the hazards and all that. You're not seeing it here on this course. And you can see the contouring again over on the left side there. It's, you know, right over there. I mean, it's just, you can see the waviness. And all he would have to do is take the fuzzy brush and lower that down and go over it like 2 or 3 times, and it would be perfect. Yeah, what are the speeds on these screens? 135s. Yeah, I'm not used to these babies. Again, so that's a fail. Look at this. So just because of the sight lines, I would deny this course because there are none. I don't understand the concept why people do this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you block the view of the course? I don't understand. I've had enough. So I would have failed that right there, um, for that reason. The contouring needed help, but yeah, I mean, right. Like for some reason they played they put Truce on this True Sim tournament. They put my Bucks Club on there, and they tore it apart. I'm like, holy shit! How did they do that? I mean, it's a tough freaking course. From the tips, I don't know what conditions they used, but they tore it apart on the TST tournaments. All right, so Dawsonville, that was pretty obvious what the problem was there. Lake, let's see, change course. Let's check this one out. I've never heard of it. Um, where is it? Lake Flynn should be enough. No results found, for Christ's sake. Unless he deleted it out of the database, who knows? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Lake Finn Golf Club. He's got two. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ninja Prime. Create a match. Medium slow with soft green. My favorite. Not. All right, so let's see. 3 tees. Let's see what's going on with this. All right, so he's got some planning going on. A tree in the way of the tee box. Well, whatever. We'll ignore that. We'll pretend that tree's not there. And I'm going to play this like a par 3 because the pins were directly in the back of the tree. So let's see. Maybe you can actually get over that tree, no problem. And that it's just a tropical delusion. Let's see. Perfect swing. Let's see what we got. Okay, you can get right over that tree. So there you go. That's fine. It's just a little strange that it would block the green with a tree, but to each his own. All right, so he's got some houses going on. Yeah, right. Now I like this guy's bunkering. That's awesome. I love that bunker over there. He's these are contoured beautifully. All right. I love those bunkers. The green doesn't look that bad. I love deep bunkers that are contoured correctly, and these are beautiful. On what, Dave? I'm sorry. On this course? We did do this one. Lake Flynn Prime GC, because, I mean, oh, Mr. Bellamy, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, this course looks good. I mean, so far, I mean, I've only played 2 holes. Now, again, I normally play fast and firm. Today, I decided I'm going to, the whole idea with the just throwing the tree in your face right there, I, I don't understand it. Even though it may not come into play, why even put it there? That I don't understand it. Maybe maybe as a head screw, like, oh man, now the contouring there could help. Um, let's see. But I mean, overall, I mean, this course, yeah, planning looks good. The only thing I'm looking at is the contouring around the fairway, like over on the right there. You can see the ripples, and if you see the ripples, you know it needs contouring to get rid of those ripples. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, is this he? So he had a different version of this is what you're saying. Yeah, I everybody designs courses with slow ass greens. I can't stand it. One, because I don't know how to putt them. Now, if I would put this course on hard and fast, it would be ultimate fail. This is what Yeltsman was talking about with the yellow, I guess, and the red. So there's his traditional stick a tree in the tee box area. I mean, because where it lines you up, it's like, yeah, if you hit that, you're going to hit that tree. Now, granted, you're not going to use a 6 iron, so his waypoint's off, right? So if you pay attention, that tree doesn't come into play at all. Why he has his waypoint over there hitting a 6 iron, I don't know. This one you can actually see the hole a little bit, but he's got the bushes blocking those bunkers. I don't understand it. I don't understand people that block out the course and the work that they do. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the course is playable. Uh, I'm actually enjoying it, other than the slow greens. But I mean, contouring on the fairways looks good. His greens look pretty good. Now, I mean, this is on holy shit. I mean, this is on slow greens with 118. Can you imagine if I put this on fast, hard and fast, and that's insane. There you go. Easy hole. you know? Yeah, no, that green, that needed some help. You're right. Okay, so 253-yard par five. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem um, forcing a fade or a draw on a hole, just like in real golf when I play. If I want to get cocky and go, I'm hitting a freaking driver here, even though I know I need to hit a 5 iron or 5 wood, you know, then I better know how to fade or draw around that big tree that's like 240 yards out. And if I do it correctly, I get rewarded. If I don't, I'm screwed. I don't like I don't like trees right in front of the tee box. Is my point, right? One, it takes away from the course. It blocks out the course from your tee box view, and you never have to draw it around a. I don't know. Hopefully, you understand what I'm talking about. I mean, it's silly to me why you would put a tree 30 yards off the tee box blocking the view. If it's 240 yards out and you want to try to go for go around a dog leg or something, and you have to draw it around or something like that, that's great. Right. So put if you want to force a draw or a slice or something, put it out further, 240 yards out, and force that person to create a fade or a draw to get around that tree. Make it high enough that if they try to go over it, it gets caught. That type of thing. But just to put a tree 20 yards off the tee box, that's a fail for me. And again, this is all subjective. I know Adam likes to do it, so it's to each his own. Well, making it look like a shoot and putting it in the aim of the waypoint is a different story. So his waypoints are off. I don't know why. I guess he wants you to, if you don't pay attention, it's going to put you in those bunkers where those bunkers don't come into play unless you hit very fast. Then it doesn't matter what you hit. Okay. Yeah, that's no fun. What do we got here? Yeah, I mean, he does an excellent job with his bunkers. I like his bunkering. Amherst, huh? Actually, I'm going to play the Bucks Club for real on Friday with my brother. That'll be a good time. I love that course. So, I don't know. What do you guys think with this course? I know. Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough. I understand why. Yeah, I mean, it's not a dumpster fire. The guy put a lot of time into designing the course, but he needs to understand about sight lines and uh, sight lines. Period. I mean, throwing trees 20 yards from the tee box and blocking out the hole. That one green that we looked at that I happened to chip in. That would be impossible. Yeah, that type of thing. So yeah, that one needs some help. Um, let's see. Oh, let's look. Did we do these? Lighthouse Point and the Prestige Club. Did we do these on the show? Because I'm saying that because Greg denied them. Black tees, yeah, three's good. All right. Let's see. I mean, because when I was talking to Matt Fritsch, he's like, I can tell by playing one hole or even a flyover whether I'm approving a course or not. Now, I don't know if I can go that bad, that quick, but um, I can see right here, like with the contouring, this is painful. Everything's floating down. I don't know how you stay dry, but let's try it. The Prestige Club by James Gatton. Yeah, it's. Oh, you know what? I almost remember this. I mean, look how he has the light rough just oozing over to the side there. It looks pretty bad. So that's bad. Um, Bavakian, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I figured it's about time you see who Kent Schaefer is. I only put a small pick in just so you don't throw up, right? But all right, so the contouring on the back of that green needs help, but we'll carry on here. Let's see. Stroke index 1. Let's look here. Now I don't know if it's me or not, but I think he's got some dirt going on around the tee boxes. All right, I'm confused. Am I confused here or okay, all right. What is this? Am I losing it? Hole 2, 214 yards. And it shows 614 to the pin. Yeah. I'm like, alrighty then. Okay, so we're done. Okay, now that was an easy one. I mean, come on, guys. The pins are on the correct green. Yeah, you're not kidding. All right, so that's an ultimate fail. Let's see. How about uh, Cloverdale Lakes? Oh, this guy was on a roll. He had 3 courses all in a row, and they were all denied. Boom, boom, boom. So he must be. Let's just take a quick look at one of his courses and see why they're so bad. Let's see. Let's try. Let's see. Which one? Let's try Cloverdale. Cloverdale Lakes. GC? Is there a Cloverdale Lakes GC? Yes, there it is. All right. So he's got 4 T's. And again, this is why I always choose a different pin other than 1, because if somebody played 1 on that last course, it probably played fine. He just wasn't paying attention moving around his tee boxes. So Cloverdale, I mean, it looks clean, country club style. All right, no secondary cut. Again, the contouring around all these guys, every single one of them, around the fairway, just needs that fuzzy brush run across it a couple times, and it would look so much better, even if they don't have secondary, right? This is very tight, and I hit it slow, so I'm in that bunker on the right. You love that shirt? I had to change it. So here's a bunker that I can hit any club I want out of it. Actually, to me, it's not a hazard. It's just 92%. That bunker's not a hazard. Look at the size of this green. Pimmings Wool, what's up, buddy? So, the butterflies flying around me are annoying. Let's see. It sort of takes away from the putting. I suck as it is. I don't need any help with butterflies in my face. Okay. So, looking at that hole, I'm like, all right, whatever. Next. Nothing good, bad about it. His cart path is smooth. He's tried some fencing. Let's see. Again, they're more like waste bunkers. They have no depth to them at all. I like deep bunkers. That's just a preference. But he does have the John Deere mower back there. Yeah, and like I said, Adam, all these guys, they just don't understand how critical it is to take that fuzzy blue brush and just wipe it over even that area right here. You know, it's okay to create that, but then take the fuzzy brush and clean it up so it's not so blatantly obvious there. All right, so this shot, this is pretty brutal, but I think it's doable. Or can I actually go through those trees? I think I might. Let's try. I'm going to aim at the tree because if I aim at that big tree, I will miss it. You ready? All the way up. Slow. No, that's not really what I wanted to do. So I probably could have hit the, oh, that's all right. J.R. Bell is the designer of this course. Is he designed on PS4 or what, Mr. Bellamy? He likes small greens, that's for sure. It looks pretty straight to me. Here's those butterflies flying in my face again. That's annoying. All right. All right. Well, he gets a he goes up a star because he has an outhouse over there. The contouring around these tee boxes needs to be flattened a little bit. Again, the contouring around the fairways, all of it, just needs the fuzzy brush run, and it would improve it tremendously. And again, there's no depth to the bunkers at all, which I just like deep bunkers. Okay, he's PS4. I mean, any bunker that you can chip out of around the green is not deep enough, and his bunkers are not deep. They just need to be worked on here. Whoa, did I thundercock that? Mr. Bellamy has a great looking Mars course. Okay. Instead of 3 a month. Well, Yeltsman, I laughed because I did that. Oh, nice putt. I went over there into HB because I never ever posted in HB about any of my courses, and I went in and posted a list of all the lidar courses I did, and somebody came back and said, "Oh yeah, I'm sure these are kick ass. You know, doing 4 courses overnight." I'm like, "What?" So he thought I was, posting like I stayed up overnight, designed 4 courses, and said, "Hey guys, go check my trailer trash out." No. So I lost respect over there immediately. But I appreciate every time I do build one, you critique it for me. All right. So, oh, now we got some deep bunkers. Very fast. Let's go check out that deep bunker. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was interesting because trying to think here where. Yeah, I mean, it's just like look at the tee box area. You know what I mean? Like he just has areas that just flatten it out a little bit, make it look more natural. And 90% of the problems with all these courses is the contouring. I mean, it's just yeah, it's like this. Over on the left side there, he took the flat brush and just flattened it out, and it's so blatantly obvious that it's not natural. Yeah, the guys don't understand that um, they have to look at the course on a macro level when they're designing it, and that you need to start large, right? So if you want the course to slope from left to right, make it consistent throughout the entire course and make that brush huge and move it over. But it takes some time because you have to keep, making it a little less severe, a little less severe as you go along the course. But at least you have a natural contour from left to right or front to back or whatever the hell you want to do. Hopefully, you guys understand what I'm talking about. That was one thing Eric showed me. He's like, dude, you got to look at it at a, you know, macro level. Like, look out and make it look natural, all your bumps and lumps and everything else. And he's right. We had a top 5 contest course without smooth side hill fairway slopes this year. Yeah. So, Cloverdale Lakes. Yeah, I mean, this is bad right here. Did some retaining walls with the big boards instead of the smaller ones. They don't know any better. It's like, oh, I'm going to build a retaining wall. But it is amazing how much better they look um, when they're done with the smaller. Holy shit, a good swing? What happened there? Oh, yep. Yeah, I learned pretty quick with the help of Eric and Terry. Um, they showed me how to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, no, I agree, Yeltsman. It's just, he just needs some help. Like if I could get this course file, I could, you know, give me the course file. I won't touch anything as far as the design of the course itself, just the contouring, would make a big difference. So the sight lines on this hole's good. Now I haven't really taken any blatant notice here about, have we had any issues with sight lines? I don't really like that green there. So all right, let's see. Oh, yeah, I saw that coming before I hit it. Uh, no, I can't. Yeah, it looks a little better. I don't know if those trees really come into play, but I don't know who was talking about the trees in the way, but that's what I'm saying. Instead of having a tree 20 yards from the tee box blocking your view, okay, you want to put some trees like this in my way and force me to hit a slice or a fade or whatever to get around there. That's great. I like that concept. But don't put them 20 yards from the tee box. Well, that was a fail, very slow. Um, hey, Vlad, what's up, buddy? Greg's not on. I'm just doing some course review myself. Yeah, this is ugly. So I'm just going to have to lay up with a lob wedge. Very fast, and I can't even do that right. Okay. Yep. No hiding now, man. I've had the cam the entire time. And I said, you know what? If Eric Nesbitt can put himself on, so can I. So here I am. Except I'm like twice his age. So I need my 1.5x $3 prescription glasses so I can read my computer screen. Or I should say non-prescription. No club for this. Don't quite understand why he jutted that out there, but the retaining wall. But he's learning. Just like I'm trying to learn how not to hit hard and fast or fast like this all the time. It's awesome. Yeah, he does like his small greens. And I don't know. I mean, if I would have been in the fairway, I don't know how that would have worked. Well, he's got some undulation on this green, that's for sure. So, by the playability of this course, or who would have denied this by now? No, and that's what I'm saying. When Greg and he always complains. He doesn't complain. He's because he's so used to me choosing uh, 187s fast and firm all the time. Because since Tiger Woods 2008 and below that, we always played hard and fast and firm, always. And the courses that I play at in real golf are hard and fast and firm. They're like glass, and I love them. So when it comes to the designer, when I do my LiDAR courses, I do everything at 187s. And if I have to, like Marion, for example, 30 to 35% of the green in real life can have a pin on it. The rest of it cannot. And that's just the way it is. People are like, dude, you got yellow and red everywhere. It's like, yep. And get over it because in real life, that's the way it works. A lot of the top notch, very difficult undulated green courses, there's only 30 to 35% of the green that you can stick a pin on. They may only move it 2 or 3 feet over, and that's it. And that's pin two. It's just the way it is in some courses. Well, there's a couple of them. I mean, and again, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at this course, and I don't know. It depends how critical you want to be. I mean, the one thing that really irks me is the fairways and the contouring or lack of the contouring, right? And he really has tiny greens, which really doesn't bother me. It's when you have a long course or a long hole that you're going to get a run up. But like this bunker's not I can hit this pretty much. If I was in one of my bunkers, you wouldn't be able to get to the green. That's just the way I like it. I don't even have a club for this. Pitch, maybe? 57. Yeah, that looks good. 63. Sure, let's try it. And I knew that was going to be too much. Yeah, Yelsman, I mean, like this course, I don't really see other than the contouring, but the question becomes, um, you know, what classifies it as not approved? How far do you go? Like the course that I just shut down, it it didn't suck that bad. The playability of it was pretty decent, but it's tough. Let me. I mean, I should look at course submissions and look at. Oh, that's ironic. I think Eric just played this one. Birchwood. See, and again, here's another one, and we'll try this one. I saw Eric playing this yesterday with G Dog, and I'm going to claim it right now since it's a LiDAR, and I know LiDAR, and we're going to play it, and we're going to see what this thing is like. I didn't know they had UK data for LiDAR, but I could be wrong. So let's check this course out. It was just submitted Did I claim it? Let me make sure. I claimed it and I'm saving it. All right, so I'm going to claim it. Birchwood UK LiDAR. And it was created by Andy Fox. So here it is. So I'm going to play my conditions for a change, which is going to be, we can, whatever. All right. So we'll keep the friggin' wind default. I don't know what they set it for, but I need the greens to be very fast. Whoops. Very firm. Terrain firmness, very firm. Done. All right. And create match. What's he got? He's got 4 tees. It's a very short course, 6598. Again, I'm going to just pick pin 3. All right, Dave, so you're familiar with it? Okay. So he just published this. And that's the thing. I mean, LiDAR courses, as myself and Adam know, the terrain is going to come in, and that's great. But, you also, and when I do a LiDAR review, I literally tear it apart limb by limb because you're not designing squat. You're just bringing it in and you're doing planting and you're contouring and making sure that it looks awesome. Okay, you played this one, Yelsman? Yeah, and I mean I saw a brief stint of when Eric was playing. He's like, truthfully, I don't like this course. He didn't like the real course the way it was. And I'll find out because I've not. This will be the first time I've seen it. Yeah, I was just saying, Dwayne, that I think it was Eric and G Dog played this online yesterday, and it just was submitted into the database. So I'm either gonna approve it or deny it. And since I do lidar, I'm going to be very particular because I'm picky. Now I don't know this course, and maybe somebody can Google map it. But does it have secondary rough? And that bunker in the center of the green, let's take a quick look, shall we? So let's look. How about if we just do blue golf? Because I know there's many dumpster fires of LiDAR data that have been built, especially Adam. That's all he does is dumpster fires, but that's all right. He's a beginner. Let's see. What's the name of this? Birchwood, UK. I don't know. Is that the real name of it? If it's not in blue golf, that's not good because maps. Where is it? Google Maps. Why? There we go. Google Earth. Can anybody verify that? Dave, do you know if that name is exactly the name of the course, or is that just part of the name? Yeah, and I want to find out if this course is laid out the way it should be. So does it have secondary rough? Um, and the real name of the course, I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not called Birchwood UK. Is it Birchwood Country Club? Is it you know, if somebody from over there knows what the real course is, I'd love to be able to bring it up. Birchwood Golf Club. Thank you, Vlad. Let's see. Eagle Point Road. Maybe that one? No, that's Wisconsin. I mean, is it a fairly well known course? No, let's see. This is all US. All right. How about if we do Cheshire? All right, we're going over the ocean. Hey, there it is. Okay, so if we look at this, I don't know. It doesn't look like it has any secondary rough or. And the bunkers out in the middle of the fairway do have rough around them. See it here? So that's a fail. He doesn't have rough. And I don't know if it's because he didn't know how to do it, but in any event. So, oh, I don't want to hit it slow. I'm going to be right behind that tree. Oh, I just made it. Good. What, the rough around the fairways or the bunkers in the fairway? Yeah. Yeah. Is this his first? I don't know who this guy is, actually. But I am intrigued how he got LiDAR data from the UK. I would love to know where he got that from. Oh, that was an easy par. All right, so I'm just looking at the water here. It's pretty sloppy. All right, so obviously this is his first LiDAR course, but that doesn't mean that it has to be approved because it's a LiDAR course and it's accurate, right? Okay, this is the first ever designed. Somebody marked this as tour worthy? No way. I just I just grabbed it off the database. It wasn't even approved yet. So it'll be up to me whether it's approved. Who said it was tour worthy? What? Hold on, let me look. Because I just grabbed it out of the database. And I'll be able to tell who marked it as tour worthy as well. If that's the facts. Here, let's look. Nah, it's claimed by me, and it's not marked as tour worthy. I don't know what you're looking at. Because it's right there. Birchwood LiDAR, Countryside, Andy Fox. I just claimed it. All right, so it's not tour worthy. I don't know what you're looking at it. Oh, you're saying you don't think it's tour worthy? No, I agree. I can tell right off the bat it's not tour worthy. But would I classify it as approved? That's the almighty question. Yeah. Well, Yeltsman, the master over there, he seemed to enjoy the playthrough of it. Oh God. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong here, man. I'm not saying this is a dumpster fire by any means. I mean, there's some guys that just do a shitty spline on open street, bring it in, and then just post it and say, "Hey, here's my new course." So, yeah, yeah. So that I mean that's the problem. People see lidar next to the name and they think, "Oh, it's got to be good." No, not even close. I can't tell you. I think I've knocked down 5 or 6 lidar courses as not approved because you know, if you're doing lidar, it better look good because you're not doing any design. You're just, you know, you're just prettying it up, if you will. I haven't seen Harbor Town actually. Else did somebody do lidar Harbor Town? Okay, I have not played it. Well, like I said, I mean, when Eric was playing this last night, he's like, I truly just don't like the course itself. It wasn't so much the design, of the course. as far as the person bringing in the course and the planning and all that. He just didn't like the course to play it. Uh, oh, fast. So we're gonna go down that hill. Okay. Correct. No, it's just I don't know. There's just some I don't know. It's the course is boring to me. To play it. It's got nothing to do with the planning or the contouring or anything. It's just there's just something about it that or not about it. Yeah, it's just not. There's nothing here. It's just so as far as the course itself, I just he's done some stuff like the steps. He's I guess that one rock sitting there. I'm sure if you go to Google Maps, it's sitting there. So he's done his best to align it to what the course really looks like. It's just the course. One, I don't like the lighting. It Nothing pops. Um, it's eh. And again, the water. I don't know. Is there any planning? Should there be any weeds or anything else around this lake? He did a couple of them over there, Caddy Nine Tails, but that's it. You know, he started planning and said, "Nah, we're done." And he left half of the lake bare, right? So I don't know. So I would classify this as I'm going to. Um, I'm going to classify this as database worthy. In other words, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. I don't like the course, but that's got nothing to do with the designer. Um, so I'm going to flag that one as if I can find my database, I'm going to flag that as approved. There's just nothing special about it, but there's nothing bad about it. So I don't know. Let's see. Any other LiDAR courses that people have put in here? Let's see. I guess I can do a search on the name LiDAR. All right, so here's another new one. Chris Lane did a course called Equinix Country Club LiDAR. Take a quick look at that one, see what that one. What? No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Okay. Menu. Quit. Local match. Change course. Search. So here's another LiDAR. It was submitted the 20th. Chris Lane. Do I know Chris Lane? Well, Matt Fritsch approved one of his other courses. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to claim this one. EKWANOK. And I hate HB and their search. EKWANOK. I don't think there's too many names like that. Here it is. Major High. He's a pretty good designer. So I'll be curious to see how it looks. Black tees, there's only two. That's fine. So I'm going to claim that course. Save it. So now it's claimed. Okay, Yelch, you played this one? Who was saying that greens were over the top? Oh, Yeltsman. Okay. So again, I did crank them. They're cranked to hard and fast and firm. Or no, I think I did do default. How the hell do I check that? Let's see. Menu. How do I find that? Well, he's got it. He defaults to firm and fast, and the fairways are soft. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Yelsman, did you play this on the hard and fast greens? I think that's what he defaulted. Do you know? Well, I should ask you that. Do you play when you play the course through? Do you choose the defaults all the time? Okay, play it on the defaults. Okay. And that's the thing with this with the lidar. If you spline it correctly in open street, I love how he did that. Pretty smart guy. I've done that. See what he did here to work on the levels of the water to get them even. He hit them underneath the bridges here. I've done that. And where is this course? Equinox. Anybody Google it? Oh. Okay, it's in Vermont. And that's the thing. I mean, it's like I mean, unless the course has just been done on OpenStreet and somebody imports it and does nothing, I don't know how you can classify a LiDAR course that's somebody's taken the time to work on and not approve it, you know? Okay, you played pin 1. Yeah, I always pick a different pin because it's just everybody pays attention to pin 1 and 90% of the people are going to play pin 1. So I always tend to pick a different pin when I'm reviewing something just to see if they made the effort to put the pins in a decent spot, because sometimes guys will just say, "Oh shit, what do you mean I got to do 3 more pins?" and just throw a pin somewhere and say, "All right, we're done." Yeah, I mean, as far as the lidar data, and the lining up of the bunkers, looks pretty damn good. Yep, for sure, Adam. Oh, you little bitch. All right, so let's see, par 5, short one. I mean, par 5, short par 4. No, actually, the first 8 or 9 that I was looking at, they were rejected courses. Um, but this one and other LiDAR are two that um, I'm actually going through myself right now and doing an approve or deny. But yeah, if you watch the stream later, you'll be able to see the courses. Oh man, I almost did it. TPCT, welcome, man. So yeah, I'm a reviewer over on TGC Tours, and I do go through some courses that I judge, like this one I'm looking through. And I mean, this is a gorgeous course. The lidar data, and that's the thing. There's fantasy courses, and then there's lidar. Um, and as long as the lidar is lined up properly, and somebody took the time and actually planted it the way it's supposed to look like, and went the extra mile, it's tour worthy as far as I'm concerned. But whether they play them on the tour, that's another story. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Good luck getting up that hill. What's the name of it, man? Oh man, thundercock that bitch. So when I'm reviewing a course, I'll normally play maybe 9 holes because you can tell. Um, I don't have to play 18. I'd go insane. So I want to see this par five that everybody's talking about. Royal Arundel. All right, so here's 7. Interesting. Fast. That's not good. I don't think it would have mattered. Yeah, this is brutal. Now, I don't know if I would have been able to reach the green if I. No, I couldn't have. It's 300 yards. Nope. Yeah, that's brutal. I got a real swing. What do you know? This is a gorgeous hole here. So yeah, I would classify this one as tour worthy. I mean, I even go as far as like out in the middle of the areas that are not playable, like right here in front of the tee boxes. I'll run the fuzzy brush over that just to clean those lines up in this fairway. Oh, not fast. Don't want to go fast. So yeah, this one's good. Can't even breathe on that. So you're saying this one's better, Yelsman? All right, so I'm going to classify that one as tour worthy. I'm going to do one more, and then let's see. What's your course? I don't know. What is it? Fligs and pigs? Flags and pigs? I just want to see if I can find your course in the database here. Okay, Royal Arundel. Let me see if somebody already took it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Matt Fair. All right, I'm going to claim it. Yep, I got it. So your course is going to be my last one of the day. I am going to go fill my coffee. So give me about 2 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to do Royal Arundel here. We'll get that up and running here. Let's make sure I can find it. Yep. So let's see if I approve it or deny it. What do you think? ERIND. All right, there's two of them. Which one do you want? That always sucks when you have both of the same. Which one is it you want? You've got one with 18 plays. You've got one with 61 plays. The newer one. All right, so I'll grab that one. Course conditions, I'll just play your defaults. And like I said, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty then, let's see. Royal Arundel and Matt Fair. Am I pronouncing that right? Fehr. Yeah, and if any of you guys that don't follow, please do, because then you'll get announced, some type of announcement that the stream's going live. Because God knows when I'll stream, and that's the beauty of it. I'll just do it. All right, so appreciate it, man. Yeah, I do a lot of LiDAR tutorials and all sorts of good stuff over there. You can check out the stuff that's been around. All right, cool. So Royal Arundel, is this a true to life course that you did like an RCR, or is this a fantasy course? Just curious. Oh my God, very slow. Okay, cool. I know my partner in crime loves Lynx courses. Let's see, 36 flop? No, I don't think so. Okay, get my par and get out of here. A lot of time and effort on this course, man. Ooh, look at those bunkers. Ouch. I love them. That is freaking awesome. Okay, cool. I don't like the way you have it lined up for my master clubs to land in them, but Hold on, I'm going to go switch to the beginner club so I can't reach these bunkers. Now, your contouring is excellent. I love this. Get up that hill. Get up that hill. Keep going. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't take notice to that, Adam. Man, look at that. Down to 4 stars because you're punishing my master clubs. I have to hit a perfect every time to get it in the fairway. Look at that. Now your greens look very linkish. Linkish? 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 Yeah, whatever. Don't go on that hill or go on the hill and roll back down. No, you're going to stay up there. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, you put a lot of time into that area outside the golf course, which which is always a plus, you know? Yep. Look at those bunkers, man. Look at that shoreline. That's gorgeous. I love your bunkers. I love them. I don't want to be in them, but I know if I'm in it, I'm not reaching the green. That's the way it should be. Oh, slow. Maybe I'm in one. Let's see. Oh, slow. I lucked out. Yeah, it's gorgeous. What do we got up here? Retaining wall? Yeah, we'll check it out when we get up there. That's the one thing I don't like about the low clouds. It takes away. I mean, I understand that it's links and it's always cloudy and rainy over there, but it's like it takes away from the effect. About the course. I don't like low clouds. I mean, like this, it just looks bad. The course does not pop the way it should be popping. I mean, you got an excellent course. Show it off. Get rid of those clouds. High clouds are good if you don't want clear, but that's a simple fix. So I don't know how they do that now. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because whoever plays the game, they can change it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, because the lighting it can make a course look like an autogen just by crappy lighting. Obviously, we know this is not an autogen, but my point is that you can make an awesome course look like crap just by improper lighting. Greg and I played one about a month ago, and it was a gorgeous course. But I'm not kidding. We couldn't even see the ball because of the cloudiness. It was a shame. Right. So that, it's not behind the clouds now, so you're good. It's just when those clouds roll in and just block everything out. So this is the way the course should look like all the time, right? No club for this. Oh, very fast. Doesn't matter what club I pick. Oh, I thought I was going to get to try one of your bunkers. Well, I like the thing with Chad's tool that, it gets the sunlight lined up perfectly. So all you got to do is change the time of day, you know? Okay, you live in Canada. All right. Hey, Yelts, did you say that you did play this already? Oh, this is a tough hole right here, baby. All right, let's see what we get here. I have a sick feeling I'm going to be up on that hill and we're screwed. And oh my God, I'm not even close to the hole. What the hell was I smoking? 100 feet. Come on, get down there. Come on. All right. Hopefully I'll get a par and get out of here. Yeah, nice easy putt, Vlad. Just tap it in, little tappy. I'm lucky. I got my par. I'm playing pretty well on this course. It's pretty scary, actually. So it looks like that might be all right. Yeah, you're right, Yeltsman. Yeah, I mean, it's you can only do. I mean, if you try to get it to look as real as possible, you just can't plant rocks and trees and grasses where they're not, right? So, and since I've done 16 LiDAR courses, I think I can attest to that. Of 16 courses, I've only done one retaining wall. That's it. So, it's like that's the first and only one I've ever done in my life. Mm. Yeah, I had the only one that had some eye candy that I designed was what was the name of it? It was the Ace Club. Yeah, it is gorgeous. Come on back down here. No, you're going to stay up there. Yeah, my evil twin, welcome, bud. Yeah, the this is a fantasy course, Vlad. I think a little bit of retaining wall there. Fast, not what I needed. Yeah, it does look authentic, doesn't it? This game is easy. Yeah, I mean it's gorgeous course, man. Gorgeous course, Matt. Oh, I'm gonna go down. Yeah, let me check your shoreline there. Is it OB? Of course. Okay, you're down to 4 stars now, pal. That's a nasty pin. Hit the hill and stop. Boom. Stop. Oh. No, I'm really enjoying the playthrough of the course. I mean, it's even if I did double bogey and bring it down to 3 stars now, but um, it's never my game. You know that, Matt, right? It's the course. Yeah, so if you guys haven't played this course, I would suggest playing it. Uh, yeah, this is definitely tour worthy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Look at this putt. That's pretty funny. Get up there. All right. Oh, big retaining walls here. Yep, he's got the blind shot pole, everything, man. Well thought out. Come on back. Yeah, hell of a job, Matt. It's an awesome course. Oh, God. God help me. With a 300-yard putt. Good luck with this. Oh! Oh, my God. I almost put it in. All right. This game is easy. Yeah, did you see that putt, man? I almost put that sucker in. Oh. Well, let's see if I get the right wind. What do you think? Get up there. All right, I can do that. Oh, look at those bunkers. Well, I have to go for it. You know that, right? I'm not going to get there, but got to try it. All right, good swing. Well, maybe I will reach. Let's see. Oh, I knew I was going to hit that. Why did you put that angle there to throw me off to the right? Now you're down to 2 stars. Six, six, six. The devil's number. Hopefully my score won't reflect that. Let's see. Where's the, okay, there's the green. All right, so you're not reaching it. Not worth hitting that. So I might as well just lay it with a 1 iron. God, I don't know how you guys do this stuff on PS4. Oh, well, Adam will advertise for you. He's the master advertiser. Oh, oh, and that's the way to go home. Look at that. -9. Shut up, Adam. But no, it's a hell of a course, man. And I'm going to go into the database right now and mark it as tour worthy. So you should be receiving an email stating that. Yeah, man. I don't favor too many courses that I check out, but this one's a definite That's a 5-star. Hell of a job, man. That I'm glad you popped on, told me about the course, and it just happened to be that I'm a reviewer, and it's now tour worthy. Yeah, the only ones I've denied is uh, they have to be pretty bad. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Adam. Yeah, it just says, "Hey, you've been approved." But if you go into the database right now, FLGS, you'll see it's tour worthy now. All right, gents, I'm gonna be heading off. I got a party to go to and gotta get showered and get out of here. But I want to thank everybody. Again, go on YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Start following, and when you see me pop on, let me know, and come on in. All right. Have a great day. It's only 1:17 p.m. here, so that's cool. And I have off tomorrow, so that's awesome. But all right, gents, have a great night and day, and I'll probably talk you. I don't know. I might even be on later tonight, but we'll see what happens. Have a great day or night. See ya.